morning! Well, it's me, Nancy, today. So, I have been told that my videos have ranked up to number 7 on somebody's list of the top 8 ASMR videos. Now, granted, not all of them are ASMR and have been labeled improperly, but I guess I'll go through and fix that one at a time. Like my hat. I have a strip of two-sided tape on there. Somewhere. There it is up there. That's for the deer flies, but we have black flies showing up now. And I forgot my incense. So Mary Jane is visiting with me. And Willem and Mary Jane and I did the most amazing job yesterday. We transferred everything from the sunroom into the large downstairs bedroom, and everything from the large downstairs bedroom into the sunroom. It was amazing. Just amazing. And we all got totally wiped out. Wrecked our backs for a few hours. My pills could not keep up with it. And so now, it's just a matter of putting things away. And getting things ready to work with. I'm going to put a table in the middle of the room there, so I can work on my projects at a chair. Not all my projects. Some of my projects are pottery, which I already have my wheel. That would be fun to do pottery. But it sure fills up the room with stuff as I reclaim it. You know, I have to have this big container, and I have to have all my things out for doing it on, but I don't think I can do it yet with my bum hand, but I bet it would be really good for my hand. This is my little case I made. So I'm waiting for Mary Jane to wake up to go for a walk with me. Do you think it's going to happen? I have my doubts. But it might. I wonder if I can mow my labyrinth yet. I wonder if it's all gone to seed. It's taking it forever. It's a beautiful day. The wind is great. Got another heat warning. It's going to be hot and humid. The humidex will bring it up to 37, which is really close to 100 degrees. And we Canadians, with our subliminal layer of fat to keep us warm in the winter, are not used to such things as hot days. But it warms up the pod. And it feels great. But it hasn't been going down below 70 at night. I know. None of you get that. Well, they put it in their warning. It will not go below 70, not below 20. But then we will get a rainstorm and a cool front. I don't know how cool is a cool front. So we better live about what we can. If you can't stand the heat, get in the water. Our water is spring-fed, so it's cool. People have asked me, how did you get all that water in your pond? How did you fill it? That would have been a real challenge. But it filled itself. It's awesome. Totally awesome. So they're coming today to work on a porch. We're going to have our deck all the way around 3 sides of the house. Oh, but they're only doing 2 sides right now. So I'm going to let them cut down my elm tree. It's a beautiful elm tree, but they're only going to cut it at the height of the roof. I think that will be okay. And then I can watch it rot and watch the woodpeckers on it from my awesome chair in the loft. It's sort of sad watching the flowers that have been in bloom start to die off. And there will be less flowers, of course, because July was the most beautiful month. Somebody was supposed to come and see me from Australia in August, and I haven't been in touch with them. I don't know who they are. I have missed out on wherever it is they contacted me. I haven't checked my email most of the summer. So I guess they just dropped me off their list of people to go see. August it's now the 20th. The months rush by. Soon I will be feeding chickadees out of my hand in the bedroom. And soon I will be feeding the deer, and I will be watching them from my lofty tree fort, which is the name of the loft upstairs. It used to be called the Room of Requirement, and in a way it is the Room of Requirement. But I'll still be outside, listening to the sound of oh look, there's leaves coming off of that tree, and blowing around and swirling round and round and round. I wonder if it's an elm. Oh my gosh, it's an ash. Look at that. I was watching something yesterday. I was watching all these videos about basket making, and they were taking like clips of all kinds of people working on their baskets, and it was all in Polish, so I couldn't understand a thing. So I was watching all these little clips, all these different materials they were harvesting, and then they were weaving with them. It was really lovely. It was so awesome to see. It really made me want to go and make baskets. And what they were doing was they had splints, and then they were harvesting and making little tiny ones. And you know how they were doing that? They took branches off the elm tree. I can do that. I can cut a little branch off a tree. But the branches are pretty high up. Maybe why they had a ladder. Sorry, I have something in my teeth. That never happens to you, right? I didn't know that was an ash tree over there. I could totally go get a few branches. So what he was doing is he was stripping the bark off the branches, and then he was splitting the branches, and then he was splitting them again and again. And then he was shaving them to make them stay still. Make them not stay still. He was putting them in this little handheld thing that made them stay still. And then he was rubbing them with a knife to get all to smooth them, make them thin. Then the other guy was shaving this piece of branch, shaving it into really thin pieces. I mean, the pieces were really when they were shaving it. It was amazing. My cousin Billy and I tried to do that. We tried to use his machinery and saw a piece of white oak into really thin pieces. It was really cool. Anyway, I've been on here a long time. I guess I should go. So this is an update from the hill above the house, you see? I have an awesome spot up here, right in the wind.